Hey boys, welcome back to some Mitchell Starc career mode here, taking on South Africa in game 2 of this 5 T20 over series. It's a very big series this, and we'll play all of them. It's good stuff, the 2020s. Line up there. The funny thing is Martin Samson, I think I said that, but I didn't know, like, obviously I knew he wasn't a real player, but I thought he was just a generic player. But people commented that he's obviously just he's the Mitchell Starc on the disc, just not the right name, which makes sense. I just I have no idea why, dude. I don't know why it's fucking Starc. Like, no other players give me this grief in the game, and everyone has the problem with Mitchell Starc. Like, so many comments show me Starc. You know, people will say, "Oh, I've got 3 Starcs. What do I do?" Obviously, other players as well, but it's mainly Starc. So, you know, I can't be bothered. It's too much stress. Not really, but it doesn't matter too much, honestly. But we do bat first, so we're not gonna get a hit, unfortunately. Obviously, 2020s batting so far down the order, it's a little unlikely we're gonna get too much of a bat. But we do make a fairly hefty score, 197. Warner, Smith, and Kawaja coming out at the end blasting. So, a very handy start. But the South Africans, De Villiers and Dean Elgar. I think Elgar was the man on fire the first game as well. I can't really remember the first game. I wasn't really talking about the game at all. But De Villiers is the key man, I would say. Elgar obviously going, you know, better than De Villiers, but De Villiers is obviously a better player than Elgar. So it would be a vital wicket, because they're on track. I mean, they are just behind the run rate, but keep wickets in hand, and, you know, a bit over 10 and over in the last couple overs. That's not that hard for modern day batsmen. But it's a great start to the over so far, cranking up there 163.8. We can get the ball up pretty quickly. I might muck around a bit with the gameplay sliders in terms of like bounce and stuff like that, because you can really get some good realistic bounces happening. I mean, I don't mind the default, but I might crank it up a little bit so those bounces, you know, go through a little quicker. But yeah, it's been a terrific over so far. But bowling to Dean Elgar now, 35 of 25, and he has whacked that one straight past us. I thought we maybe had a chance at a reflex catch, but he hits it too well. He just smoked that past us, and that pushes him up to 39 now. So a good over. Hopefully we're not going to concede another boundary here to really bump it out. But he's done the same shot. He's just whacked it straight past us. Mitchell Starc, he's bowling a serious heat here, and Dean Elgar's just standing and delivering straight down the ground. It's like, it's not even like a half volley. It's on the up. But someone did pick up the main man De Villiers, but apparently Dean Elgar is the man we need to get here. Hashim Amla, 6 off 3, so I mean, they're keeping up with the run rate. Like I said, they're doing the right stuff here, South Africa. It's you know, Dean Elgar's obviously the man in. He's probably the guy, you know, give him a single. That's fine if we can't pick up the wicket, get him off strike, just try to starve him on the strike, put some pressure on Hashim Amla and try to, you know, get some wickets, and that's exactly what happens. Amla obviously looking to, you know, force the shot there. They are, you know, they're a bit behind the run rate, so they do have to start playing some expansive shots, but this one's just a little too full, a little too close to the body to play that sort of shot, and the man, like a deepish third man, takes a very easy grab as David Miller now to the crease, another dangerous left-hand batsman. So, I mean, the South Africans have a very good batting lineup. They did have Faf du Plessis at 12th man, which is pretty funny. But, yeah, after this 2020 series, I'm pretty sure we've got the one-day series against South Africa. And I might play one of those games, but I'll probably just simulate the rest of them just so we can, as Dean Elgar, he's just pulled that. It's a beautiful shot. I mean, we've banged it in there. It's not a bad bouncer, but Elgar is on fire. And that's his 50 off 35 balls, so he's really keeping the South Africans in this game. But yeah, I'll probably just simulate those one days, because, you know, I want to verse some different opponents. We'll be playing these 5 matches T20, so, you know, we'll simulate to till something a bit different. I don't know what would be next on the agenda. I don't know if the game will have like, it probably will be Pakistan. We'll probably be simulating to like the Pakistan tests, and I don't know if there'll be any 2020s or 1 days in amongst the game career. Probably will be, so you know, that'll be good. We'll get some real life action happening, I guess. But this over all of a sudden has turned to a bit of a bad one. But we do pick up, I thought it was Algar, but no, it's David Miller, also a danger man. But a nice outswinging full delivery. He goes for the big slashing. I mean, sort of a cut shot, sort of a drive. It's a bit of a nothing shot, and he's just got a nice edge. And Matthew Wade there takes a very simple catch. So pick up 2 wickets there. It was a fairly costly over, but I mean, we'll take that. They need 70 off 28. I mean, it's looking hard for them, and we pick up another one. Berhardine there. He was struggling. He came in there 1 off 4. He had to force it. You know, there's no time to be mucking around, poking at the ball, and this one just changing up the angle, looking to you know, I guess mimic a bit of reverse swing in the game. Obviously, that's not really a thing, but looking to angle it in, take it away a bit, and he's got a big edge on that. Matthew Wade takes a fairly decent catch as Villas there, the wicketkeeper, now into the fray. I don't know where De Kock is. he is in the team, and apparently they must have fixed the censored name nonsense, because I've seen him in the game and he's not censored. So I don't know. He's not playing in these 2020s, which is a bit strange. He's obviously one of South Africa's best batsmen and obviously best keeper. But that's I guess that's good for us as Dean Elgar. You know, we've sort of done what I said. You know, we haven't picked him up, but sort of just starved him of the strike. He's 57 off 40, but they're losing wickets around him. They're taking up dot balls. I mean, this is potentially a wicket maiden. But no, it's not quite going to be. Villas does get a single, unfortunately, ruining that perfect over. But still, like, that's pretty much a match-winning over. Like, getting a 1 run in the death overs there, it's fairly bad for the side. But coming in here, and we blitzed them, 33-run victory. It was, you know, pretty much after we got Emler out, I was pretty confident. As you see there, we do pick up man of the match. Probably a little lucky. I mean, Khawaja and Smith, probably a little hard done by. Even Algar, 74 not out. Played a very good innings, but, you know, we bowled exceptionally well. There's their figures. Morne Morkel, very tidy, but not the impact. And then our bowling figures. Aaron Finch bowled 1 over for no runs. That's a handy over. But hopefully, guys, enjoy the series. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.